It was the 21st of November, 2016, a Monday. 16-year-old Emma Walker was at home with her brother and her parents, Mark and Jill Walker. They lived in a single-story house in Knoxville, Tennessee, United States. She had school that day. Emma was a popular and disciplined student. She knew she had to work hard to achieve her dreams of either becoming a veterinarian due to her love of animals or an NICU nurse. Emma asked her mother, Jill, to wake her at around 6 o'clock that morning. It was earlier than the time she would normally get up, but Emma wanted to wash her hair before school that day. At around 6:15 a.m., when Jill went to Emma's bedroom, even though it was early, it was normally very easy to wake up Emma. But that morning, Jill called her name and Emma didn't move. Emma was lying face up on her bed, so Jill touched her leg and tried to wake her again, but there was no movement at all. Jill looked at her daughter and realized it was something seriously wrong. She felt for her pulse and couldn't find it at all. Jill called the police. When the police arrived, they almost immediately declared the house a crime scene. Emma was dead. They discovered a bullet hole in the wall of Emma's bedroom. 2 shell casings were located outside of the home. They knew at least 2 shots had been fired. They found a second bullet hole on a different side of the house. It was the same height as the other bullet hole, which led them to believe that both shots were fired by the same person. Police established that Emma had been shot dead in her sleep. She was shot while she was lying in bed by someone standing outside of the house in her backyard. The bullet, which came from a 9mm handgun, went through the wall and struck Emma behind her left ear. She died instantly. The second bullet lodged into her pillow. Nobody in the house that night knew shots had been fired. Emma's father, Mark, woke up at one point during the night, and he heard a sound, but he thought it sounded like it was a door slamming. He looked around the house and inside Emma's bedroom, but everything looked fine. Some of the neighbors, however, believed that they had heard the sound of gunshots at around 3 o'clock that morning. Police spoke to Emma's family and friends to try to establish who would want to harm Emma, and the same name was provided to police multiple times: William Riley Gual. 18-year-old Riley had dated Emma for the past 2 years. Their relationship was on and off. They would have dramatic arguments and cut contact and then begin seeing each other again. He was a freshman football player at Maryville College, and they met when Emma was just 14. She was on the cheerleading team. They had a lot of fun together and enjoyed doing a lot of the same activities, such as paddleboarding, but whenever their fights became more frequent, Emma decided to end the relationship. Police spoke to Riley. He told them that he had no idea who would want to harm Emma. He said that he tried to talk to her over the weekend, but she wouldn't speak to him. Riley said that he went out on Sunday night. He was hanging out with friends and used his friend's phone to contact her. He used a friend's phone as Emma had blocked his number. He tried to contact her a number of times, but she wouldn't engage with him. He stopped off at his grandparents' house for a while and then drove back to the college, where he stayed in a dorm room on campus. Riley told police that he was in his car for 2 or 3 hours crying due to the breakup. His roommates told police that Riley got back to the dorm at around 4:45 a.m. He asked him to wake them up at 8 a.m. for class, and then he went to sleep. 2 of Riley's friends contacted the police, Alex McCarty and Noah Walton. They told police that Riley had a gun in his possession right before Emma's death.
You want to see it right away, or do you know that you've got to pace yourself? What do you think?
We tried a little bit.
We did try to coax it.
Dang, is it in there? Like, let me see. It's cool. I don't see guns a lot.
And he doesn't buy it?
No,
I mean,
he doesn't.
He actually was kind of weird.
He showed the gun to Alex and asked Noah if he knew how to remove fingerprints from it. It was a 9mm handgun, the same type of gun that was used to shoot Emma. They told police that they would like to assist with their investigation. Police wired them up with microphones and hid a video camera and a key fob. Noah invited Riley to his house, and the 3 boys played video games, and Riley asked them if they would go to the Bluffs. The Bluffs is a wooded area down by the Tennessee River. He wanted to throw the gun into the river. Riley told them that he was afraid that the murder would be pinned on him, though he had to get rid of the gun. The gun belonged to Riley's grandfather, and he had taken it from his car. He told Alex he had the gun because he was in fear for his life. He was afraid that someone would harm him or Emma, but he denied shooting Emma, of course. The 3 boys got into Alex's car. Unbeknown to Riley, police followed them. They stopped off at Riley's house. He told them the gun was in the basement, and whenever Riley was back in the car with the gun, police arrested him. He was charged with first-degree murder. And that is the story of Emma Walker. There is a lot more to this and definitely more information out there if y'all want to look into it. I couldn't really put it all in this video or we would have been here all night. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Good night.